What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today we want to talk about a very important topic that I now saw become a lot more common and a lot more people asking questions about it, because I guess a lot more people are now entering that stage of the game where it becomes relevant. And what I want to talk about are plus 20 and above artifacts, because once you hit plus 20 on the artifact, you need special resources to progress them any further. Specifically Memento and Oblivion shards. Those are basically the orange and red shards that you can obtain from Legend Trial. And those shards will help you upgrade your artifacts beyond plus 20. And the question really is, which artifacts should you focus on? Which artifacts do you want to upgrade? And which artifacts you rather avoid? So that is the topic of this video, and maybe we can find some nice ideas for you on that. So what I first want to show you are basically my choices. When we go to artifacts, you can see there is like the exclamation mark there. I have things that I can do here, but that is not really the truth. I decided to go for Quick Blade and Evocation Spell. And the reasoning for that is pretty easy. The reasoning is those are the artifacts that you use for Dream Realm. If we go back and check out Dream Realm one more time, we will see that under the recommended formations for Alpha Bear, we have Evocation Spell. For Lone Gaze it's the same, for Skyclops it's the same, for King Croaker it's the same, for Necrodragon it's the same, for Snow Stomper we'll see it's Quick Blade. So those are the two artifacts that you need for Dream Realm, and those will grant you the biggest damage upgrade there. So rather important to keep your damage high, because people are getting pushed closer together by the game, so every single advantage that you can get will be more meaningful towards your ranking. This is a video, by the way, that I will release tomorrow, talking a little bit about resonance with a very nice example, so stay tuned for that. Beyond that, what is keeping me from upgrading the other artifacts? I mean, we see the arrow there, we see the exclamation mark. I can upgrade them, but if we now check out, for example, Light Heal Spell, we can see cost me some gold, okay, it cost me some of the artifact shards, I think they're called, and then we have Memento shards. It would cost me 5 Memento shards to upgrade the Light Heal Spell. This is a problem, because once I do that, it will indeed deduct 5 Memento shards. But I need my Memento shards to upgrade my Quick Blade spell to plus 25. So if I now take 5 Memento shards away to upgrade Light Heal spell, well, then I will need 7 more until I can get Quick Blade spell. So it'll take longer for me to get there, meaning I will deal lower damage in Dream Realm, and will basically not be able to keep my ranking as easily as I would otherwise. So despite there being a lot of exclamation marks, this is really not true, because those artifacts are just not upgradable for me. It's the same for the Oblivion shards. There, for example, we have the Crescent Spell. I can't upgrade the Crescent Spell, because if I upgrade Crescent Spell, keep me from upgrading Evocation Spell, and that's not really nice. But how do you even get those Oblivion and Memento shards? Well, the answer is simple. You get them in Legend Trial, as I already said. Every different trial features the shards. There are 2 trials for Memento shards, 2 trials for Oblivion shards. Season Tower of Light, for example, has the Oblivion shards in there, and it's now every 5th stage. It's not from the beginning of the tower that you earn them, it's on some point. I'm no longer sure. I think I made a video about it, couldn't find it sadly. And you have to progress to the tower, and every 5th stage you will see there is one of those shards, meaning it will take you quite a while actually to get 8 shards, like for the upgrade from plus 24 to plus 25 that we just saw. So not really that easy to acquire. 40 stages is something you don't quite easily clear, given that we are on 165 now, quite a substantial amount of our shards. We can try to clear this stage to maybe obtain 1 shard. Let's just copy a lineup for that maybe. Not particularly strong there. If Vala doesn't carry, then really nothing does. But given that, so you want to be very careful with what you use your shards on. And 2 things to keep in mind with that: you can't retake them or regress them in any way. So once your shards are on a hero, well, they are on a hero, and you won't see them back. And or once they are an artifact, you should say. You won't see them back. And the other thing is we are super limited on those shards. I was kind of expecting that we would get enough to upgrade all of our artifacts within like a season, but given that we already have like, I think it's like 1.5 more months or something until we see the next season, I can't see myself get enough shards to actually upgrade all of the artifacts or multiple artifacts even. So that is a bit of a problem. So you really have to focus on the artifacts that are important for your builds. Are there other options? Well, not really, to be honest. We have those two for Dream Realm, really. They are decent for PvP as well. Quick Rate spell just for nice burst builds. We have Evocation spell for the more balanced builds. And beyond that, what do you use in PvP, really, in the seasonal PvP game modes? I mean, you can use the other ones. Yeah, you can do a bit of a sustain build with Light Heal. Personally, I use Cascade spell, which is a nice artifact, and I mean, it could deserve a few upgrades, sure. But it's fine, like it's more of a utility artifact. You want to have the effect at the start of the battle, get your energy, get your ult going, maybe use that on Heaven or something. So it is not that important, really. If it grants a lot of stats, would be better, of course. I kind of don't like it, though. I would like at least a little button or something to take those back, or if they just made it so you just upgrade the entire group. So if you use your Memento shards, every Memento artifact is upgraded. If you use your Oblivion shards, every Oblivion artifact is upgraded. I think it would have not have done any harm if I was able to just say, okay, today I want to use Thunderbolts, but I don't think that would have done any harm. Maybe there is more of an incentive now to just go for those two artifacts. I mean, they are strong. Don't get me wrong on that. But I feel like sometimes there might have been another choice. Sometimes you might have just said, okay, I can go Stormcaller now. I would go for that. But then you see, Stormcaller's plus 20, my Evocation spells plus 24, my Evocation spells available for this fight. So I rather go for that, take the extra stats, because, well, it's 20% HP versus like 13%. And those FizDev and MDev values are not bad either, so we are looking at some proper stats there. Yeah. Would wonder about your guys' opinion on this. I hope I cleared up some of the confusion about this. Make sure you don't use your shards on the wrong artifact. It will hurt you in the long term. That is the takeaway from this Evocation spell, Quick Blade spell. And if you know that, you're good to go. Well, with that, I would wish you a great day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, maybe activate the bell. I was told by some people that they don't get my videos shown anymore, which is quite sad, but maybe if you activate the bell that will be solved. Till then, we'll see us in the next one.